Skinny guys have a victim mindset because they cannot understand that building muscles, it's actually simple. Even me myself that is here speaking to you, talking to you right now, I've had this mindset, I've had this way of thinking, this voice in my head telling me that my genetic is the only reason that I can never build the muscles. I've been there. I've been skinny my whole life until I found this simple mindset shift that allows me to completely transform the way I look, right? To completely transform how people treat me, look at me, talk to me. Yes. And in this video, I'm going to explain you exactly how you can change the mindset, how you can shift the mindset so that your fast metabolism will actually become the only reason why you will build that physique, your dream physique, the physique that will get you the respect, the physique that will lead you in rooms without even you talking and speaking any words. So if you are new to this channel, subscribe, right? And welcome to this channel where we talk about muscles building specifically and only for hard gainers, skinny hard gainers. So without any further ado, let's dive in directly. Here is exactly the lie you've been telling yourself for so long, right? You've been here thinking that, yes, I have a fast metabolism, my body burns the food so fast, I can never be able to build the muscles, I'm just built differently. No matter what I eat, and no matter how much I eat, I never gain any weight. That is the lie you've been telling yourself, but in fact, it's not a total lie. Because you see, hard gainers like us, yes, our body burns more and faster the food, the calories that we give it. And the science show that our body will burn on average 200 to 300 more calories than average people that have normal or slow metabolism. But that's just it. You may be here thinking that, yes, my body will burn 2,000 calories more than average people, more than your friends. But in fact, it's just 300 calories more than them. If you think about it, that is just one protein shake. But you're here thinking that, yes, it's a massive gap. Stop believing that. Stop believing that. I want you to realize that it's not your metabolism that is causing you to not be able to gain the muscles. But in fact, the real reason is that you have a false belief, right? False because your metabolism is not causing that much of a gap, but you're here thinking that it's causing a massive gap, which is false. And because you have this mindset, because you are thinking that way, you will never be able to do and stay consistent in the habit that will get you the muscles that you are dreaming. It's like you put in the power in hand of something that you can never control. Like, yes, your metabolism, you just born like that, you cannot control your metabolism. And now you are giving it the power. And now your physical transformation does not rely on you, it relies on your metabolism, which is false. Which is actually false. And you need to wake up to that. You need to realize that. You need to change the way you think and see the thing, right? And I want you to be honest with me right now for a moment. Isn't that true that because you are thinking, yes, my metabolism is the reason I can never change, yes, I will be skinny forever and I can do nothing about it? Because you are having these thoughts, you will give up so fast because why putting in effort anyway? I can never change. Why actually be here going to the gym every week? No, I can just give up. Why be here trying to eat a lot or to hit my calories or whatever? Because it will never work. My metabolism is just, yes, finish. You see the truth. Here's the truth. I'm telling you right now. Stop believing that. Stop giving the power to your metabolism. And actually, you are giving it a power that it does not have. You are seeing it in a way that is not it. Like, you need to understand that the way you are seeing reality depends on the knowledge that you have. That's why it is so important for you to actually get and seek real information, real knowledge. Not those on Instagram telling you to eat just more for the sake of eating more. No, real science. You need to understand the truth, because as I always say, the truth is way deeper than you think it is. Stop giving the power away to your metabolism, which is not even true. From today, my friends, I want you to see the truth for what it is in reality. And the truth is that your metabolism is actually the real reason that will help you, will lead you, yes, I'm telling you the truth, to that dream physique. I've done it myself. That's why I'm so confident, I'm so clear in what I'm telling you right now. All right? With a fast metabolism, here is the hidden advantage that you have that you never thought about, right? First thing first, you can eat in real surplus and hardly or even never get any fat. You see, because your body is here burning, because your body have this superpower of fast burning that will help you to stay lean no matter what surplus you give it. But understand, I'm not here telling you to be here having massive surplus calorie for no reason. No, if you do that, you will just get a bunch of fat in your midsection. I'm not telling you to do that. But if you're here giving your body 300 to 500 of surplus calorie, you will never get any fat. And that is an advantage. You see, all the guys, if they just hit the surplus calories of 500, 400, half of that is only going to directly the fat. But for you, my friend, your body cannot tolerate that because it has this fire inside of you of burning fast and fast the calorie that you're giving it. That is the first advantage, right? The second advantage here is that you can actually recover faster and easier. Why? Because your body processes the nutrients faster. When you eat, when you give it food, it processes the nutrient faster, give it to the right muscles, the right organs, and project the nutrients in your blood faster so that you can recover faster. And by being able to recover faster, you will be actually able to hit the gym more frequently. So let's pretend that you hit arm days, right? After 1 or 2 days, you are already ready to go again because your body digesting the nutrient and giving it to the muscles, right? That is the truth. And the last advantage that I need you to see and to realize today is that you will stay lean while bulking, while building the muscles. You will stay lean. Can you imagine that? You don't have to get fat and afterwards cut the fat and finally be here like having to spend more time to get the same results. I mean, your friends that have slow metabolism or normal metabolism, let's say slow metabolism, they will have to spend more time for getting the same results that you can actually get in the half of that time, because they will have to bulk up, right? They bulk up and then after that they need to cut. But you don't need to cut anything because you are not getting any fat. You will stay lean. Every pound that you put on your body is lean and pure, dense, strong muscles that you are packing again and again and again. It keep going and keep going. That's what I need you to understand. And once you know that, you will stop this discussion. You are no longer a victim of your metabolism. And instead of that, you become the master of it. From today, I want you to have a clear mindset shift, right? And instead of saying, I can never build muscles, I can never gain weight because of my metabolism, you need to understand that it's not that big deal. And you actually have those clear advantage of building lean muscles, of eating in surplus without the fear of getting fat, right? Those are the clear advantages that you have, and you need to realize that. And instead of focusing on the thoughts of weakness of a victim, you now focus on, yes, I have the power. Yes, I have this superpower now. And you need to learn exactly how to build your muscles with that specific superpower, which is your metabolism. Because muscle building for fast metabolism people is not the same thing as for everybody. And I've already talked a lot about all this in my videos. But in short, you need to understand that you need to be giving your body 200 to 300 super calorie. You get your maintenance calorie, and to be able to get that, you just need to get your weight and multiply it by 18. What you get is now your calorie goals that you need to hit every single day. That is the eating, and you already know that you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That is the eating. And for the gym, you need to understand that you don't need this high volume gym section. You need, instead of that, high intensity, because fast metabolism will get tired faster, but you actually have the power to lift heavier weights. And in the gym, you need to be progressive overloading every single week. That is king. If you are not progressive overloading, we can stop this discussion. And maximum 3 to 4 times per week, 60 minutes maximum in the gym, right? That is for the gym. And for the recovery, if you are not recovering, you can never grow. It's just that simple. You need minimum 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. And all this, when you just stack all this together, you track what you eat every day to understand where you at, right? To get your weekly average, to see, right? To understand, because when you are not tracking, you can never improve. You can never get better. That's why we track what we put in our mouth. Once you start doing all this, you will start forgetting about this. Yes, my metabolism is the reason I can never grow. Yes, my genetic, all this. No, all that does not even matter when you are doing the things that you need to do. So in this video, you need to understand, 1, your fast metabolism is not causing that huge gap of calorie deficit that you are thinking. That's the first thing you need to understand. And you need to understand that because you are giving the power over your metabolism, you are creating this victim mindset, in the victim state. It is actually preventing you to do what it takes to actually build the muscles. And you need to shift and regain the power. It's even easier for you to regain the power because you now understand that you have all this advantage because of the fast metabolism. And with all this, you go stack the habits that are good and that work for hard earners like us, that I've been discussing with you in this video. And you are done. You are done, my friend. And you need to understand that it takes time. Instead of being here every 4 weeks watching and waiting for, maybe I can, maybe my physique is a little bit better and a little bit bigger. Stop that. Give it minimum 3 months. 3 months to see the results. But you need to understand that even if you are not seeing the results, your body is changing. Your body is causing to growth on a biological standpoint. But the mirror change will happen after and down the line. And that's it. If you have any question, anything that you want me to discuss, anything that you want me to explain, let them know in the comments, and I will help you more and more and more. Subscribe to this channel because I have more and more and more to discuss with you, and that will actually help you to finally be able to get your dream physique, right? To lose that teenager physique and finally get the real grown man, strong masculine man physique.